This is the last time I'm ever going to address this. The incident that happened at Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah, Georgia, with that sergeant. It's the last time I'm addressing this. So we drive down to Savannah because usually I pay for my wife and my kids' hairdresser to come down from Buffalo, New York. She couldn't come this week. All right, fine. Let's go to Savannah. Fast forward, we get there. It's my wife's turn to get her hair done. Kids is done. Anastasia, she's sleepy. She can't get breast milk. She's usually on solids, but right now, when Anastasia wants to go to sleep, her and mommy do booby time. Can't do booby time. All right, let's put her in the car. Let's go for a ride. It's usually what I do. In my own neighborhood that I stay in right now. I used to live in Savannah. I used to live on Hunter Army Airfield. I used to live on Hunter Ridge Loop where this incident took place. Again, listen to the name of the street. It's called Hunter Ridge Loop for a reason. It's a cul-de-sac, basically, with about 50 houses that are stacked on each other. So, with me driving around, I'm trying to put Anastasia to sleep. Context matters. Listen, let me show you why. There's a car seat, there's a car seat, there's a car seat, and a stroller back there. Keep that in mind. So with that, I'm driving. Anastasia's fallen asleep on the last time. All right, cool. It's time to go in the house. It's hot outside. It's a heat advisory in Savannah. It's like almost 98 degrees. On the last time of me going around, this young man runs, not young, I'm not even going to say that. This man runs in the middle of the street with no shoes on. Now I'm a little suspicious because what are you doing? I got a 1-year-old in the car and you running in the middle of the street trying to stop me. Now I'm on high alert. So with that, I proceed to drive with caution. I can't go forward because he's standing. It's a car on his right side and a trash can on his left side, and he's in the middle. So I can't go forward, and there's a car behind me, so I can't go backwards. That's why I didn't go anywhere. A lot of people were like, well, you could have moved. I couldn't move. There was a car behind me. And when he walked over to my driver's side, I rolled all the windows down. So you can see inside the car. You can see all the car seats. You can see Anastasia in there. Now I'm frustrated because when the car stopped, she woke up. I just got her to sleep. Now I'm aggravated. All right, so usually I have a 2-question minimum for strangers when I meet them. It depends on the interaction and what you ask me. It depends on how friendly I'm going to be. In this instance, I was not going to be friendly because what you did, I perceived you as a threat when you ran in the middle of the street. So now my judgment of you is all off right now. So I rolled down the window. Well, my window was already rolled down, but he asks me, hey, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. Can I help you? No. Those 2 questions right then and there, I already knew where this conversation was going to go by those 2 questions. So I really didn't want to have anything else to do with the guy. I thought that it should have been done right then and there, but it wasn't. So he did what all of you do when y'all want to question minorities. Can I ask what you're doing over here? You don't have that authority to ask me what I'm doing on a government base. Once I passed those gates and I gave my ID to the military police officers at the gate and the security and they checked me, I no longer have to answer anybody questions if you're not military police officers. But you want to ask me what am I doing over here because I look suspicious because I'm driving around. Anybody who drives the block like this and spins the block is looking to shoot up a place. Now let me go ahead and say, I know I did say that I had my pew-pew with me. I did not say I had my pew-pew with me. I said I carry my pew-pew at all times. And on a military installation, you are not allowed to unless it is cleared. So before I even went through the gates, the military police officers that was working, tall Caucasian man, and the short, whatever they call the guys who, be at the gate with them. I told my homeboy, hey, grab my weapon. He's off base. He lives off base. Take my weapon with you because I can't take it through the gate because I don't have time to try to get it cleared right now. Cool. So I did not have my weapon on post with me. I know better than that. So when he said, I look like I'm trying to shoot up the place, I don't know where you from, but this is not GTA. It's not Call of Duty. It's not some game. It's not some movie. This is real life. So I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, what you did and walking in the middle of the street, that could have got you beat up. That could have got real bad. Because if I didn't have Anastasia with me, I promise you that would have went really, really bad. But to me, I felt like you racially profiled me when you did that. Because I don't hear of white people doing drive-by shootings or anything like that. I've never heard of that. So if it is a real thing, please somebody enlighten me and teach me because I would love to see that. But a lot of people were saying like I could have just answered his questions. No, because that's the problem. People feel too entitled to other people's information that you are not privileged to. I'm not giving no information to nobody and I don't know you. But I have seen you before and I'm going to tell you how. You brought your kid to my haunted house when I lived there. Yeah, you've seen my face before. My daughters and I did a haunted house. You brought your kid there. The last incident that happened on Halloween, I beat a guy up really bad. So when I'm saying this, I'm saying that situation, if I did not have my daughter, would have went really, really bad for you. And a lot of people are like, well, I bet you he didn't come back. I did. I did come back. And if it wasn't for my brother, there would have been another incident on that post in that same apartment complex. Because I don't play like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Don't racially profile me. And I felt like that's what you did. I don't care what anybody else in this, internet says. They're not me. They don't know what I've been through. I could have been having a bad day that day and you did that. I could be dealing with PTSD and you did that. I can have some kind of trauma going on and you did that. You don't know my past, but for you to have pulled that kind of stunt kind of really messed me up. So a lot of people said I should have ran you over. I don't live on that same complex as you anymore. I moved. But y'all see, right, when I told him, you can go ahead and take the plate, and he went back there, and you can clearly see that my plate says United States Army retired veteran. That's why he walked away and put his phone back in his pocket. Because he already knew he messed up. And then when I drove off, a lot of people were like, well, you were cussing and you woke your own daughter up. She was already awake when I stopped the cars. And me cussing, that's normal. Any military person will tell you cussing is normal. To us, it's like second nature. I try not to cuss when I'm around my kids. I really do. But I can control it to a certain extent. But I already was on 10 because you jumped in front of my car and then you got to questioning me and then you said I look suspicious and I might shoot up the place. Anything that you said registered with this man that's profiling me because you didn't say anything to the white guy that was walking in 98-degree weather in a long sleeve black shirt and long sleeve like thermal-ish with black pants on with a black dog. It's a heat advisory outside and you walking a dog more than once. That don't look suspicious to you, but I look suspicious to you. And again, when he walked up to my window, all of the windows were down, so you can clearly see the 3 car seats in the car. So I don't really get how a lot of y'all are saying like I could have just been nice. I was nice. I didn't beat him up right then and there. I felt like I handled the situation very maturely. So for all the people that's in my inbox with all the racial slurs, knock it off. And do me a favor. Mind your effing business. Okay? Stay out of people's business. Peace.